Several years ago, I ran a marathon. It didn't end, thank you. It didn't end well. It started well. In the first half of the race, the miles came easy. It was almost effortless. But then, a bright sun broke through the morning clouds. The weather turned hot and humid, even for February in Florida. As the miles progressed, my legs weakened, back pain started. About 5 miles before the finish line, my body decided it was done. I finished, but like I said, it wasn't pretty. The next day, pure agony. I struggled to go up and down the stairs. Moving hurt, not moving hurt. That afternoon, I wobbled into the kitchen and I said to Jill, I will never run another marathon. Under no circumstances. Not going to happen, ever. No way, no chance. It's just not worth it. 5 minutes later, the phone rang. It was Hannah. She was excited to tell me something. I could hear it in her voice. Dad, I've got an incredible idea. What is it? Next January, what do you say? You and I together, we run the Walt Disney World Marathon. We can train together, get ready for the big day, run the 26.2 miles together. What do you say, Dad? Are you in? This was unbelievable. I had literally just shoved a heating pad under my back for the last marathon, and she was calling to ask me about the next marathon. In that moment, every instinct I had was screaming at me to say no. Don't do it. Let her down easy. But somehow the words that blurted from my mouth were the complete opposite. Yes, Hannah, I would love to run the Disney Marathon with you. What a great idea. So much for bold proclamations. So later that year, Hannah and I started our training. We ran 5 days a week for 20 weeks, increasing the mileage every week so we could reach peak race conditioning. Through all of this, Hannah was a great teammate, perpetually optimistic, committed, inspiring. She never once wavered in the face of the rigorous preparation. When race day finally arrived, Hannah and I conquered those 26.2 miles at Walt Disney World like champs, which was Hannah's first marathon. Yes. And then, Hannah convinced me that we could take it up a notch. So 2 years later, we went back to Disney, and we ran a half marathon on Saturday and a full marathon on Sunday. 39.3 miles in 2 days. 2 incredible father-daughter shared experiences that I was a split second away from never experiencing. No way, no chance, it just isn't worth it, turned into incredible, grateful, and life-changing. But beyond a memorable shared experience, we also learned a valuable lesson. Through patience, commitment, and supporting each other, we could overcome adversity and accomplish achievements in life that can seem nearly impossible. Tonight, Hannah and Kevin made it to the starting line and embarked on their own marathon. We're honored to be here tonight at the start of your marathon. And just like any other marathon, we know you have a long, glorious road ahead. Some days the miles will come easy and will feel effortless. May you enjoy many such days. Some days there will be obstacles along the route. There always are. Kevin stepped on a glass tonight, which reminds us that every race in life confronts us with challenges. May you overcome the challenges quickly and get back on pace. After all, just like any other marathon, through patience, commitment, and supporting each other, you can overcome adversity and accomplish achievements in life that can seem nearly impossible. And trust me on this. On days when you may be struggling and you declare that some difficult endeavor just isn't worth it, in that moment, if the phone rings and an opportunity arises to move forward in great and unpredictable ways, take the call, take the chance, live your life without regrets. It'll be worth it, I promise you. And just like when you run a marathon, you see people on the side of the road cheering, ringing bells, and holding up signs. Well, that's us, your parents, and your family, and everyone else here tonight, cheering for you as you run past, wherever that long road may take you. And even though we're your parents, we're not going to get involved. It's your marathon, not ours. We're just excited observers on the side of the road holding up a sign, ringing bells, and cheering you on. But we're here if you need us for advice or help, because after all, we've run marathons too, and we may have learned some lessons about the road ahead.